back to We Are Austin. I'm Trevor Scott. Harnessing the healing power of song. Home Street Music is on a mission to empower and build community for people who have experienced homelessness. Founder Vanessa Lively and volunteer Vidhur Seshadri are here this morning to tell us a little bit more about this great organization and the wonderful work you're doing in our community. Good morning to you both. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Well, we're pleased. It's a wonderful day on We Are Austin. Glad that you're here with us. Vanessa, let's start with you and tell us a little bit about the story of Home Street Music. How did it come to be?
Yeah, so almost 7 years to the day. I was on my way flying to a city in New York, in California, and it was this songwriter contest through an organization called Music to Life that founded a way to basically fuel activist artists' ideas and help them do visionary projects in their community. And so I ended up winning this songwriting competition, getting this little micro grant, and then telling the audience at that point in time about my vision to come home to Austin and start a program that was going to use music within the unhoused community as a way to I wasn't exactly sure. I just knew that I loved art from the streets, and I wanted there to be a sister program of some sorts in our Music City.
Oh, that's very cool. So it's like a music version of Art from the Streets. Another program which I really love. I love how you said that, how you just really, you weren't sure exactly what you wanted, but you knew this would be a vehicle to help with healing. That's very cool. Did you say 7 years ago?
Yeah, 7 years ago.
Very cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We are having a good time. Now, Vidhur, you're a volunteer with Home Street Music. How did you connect to this organization?
So, to kind of lay things out first, so I'm a musician myself.
Okay, got it.
I play percussion with the shop band at Westlake High School here in Austin, Texas. And so I've always just found music as an outlet for me to express my emotions, for me to kind of connect with people around me. And so when I was looking for opportunities to kind of help my community, kind of foster some growth and see how we can make Austin a better place, one of my neighbors, who happens to be a board member on Community First Village here in Austin, he kind of took me out to Community First, and I kind of interacted with some of the people there, kind of learned a little bit about how things ran. And so when I was introduced to the entire concept of there's an organization that goes out and helps some of these musicians who are incredibly talented people. I mean, some of these people have just played internationally. They've performed. They're incredible musicians. I mean, I wish to have some of the qualities that they have. So it's, finding Miss Lively, who is able to kind of bring about this change for these people, kind of inspire them to regain the sense of musicality, the sense of dignity. I reached out there and wanted to help out in any way, shape, or form that I could. So that's kind of what got me started on this journey.
How cool, and I bet you were very happy to hear that. I will put you to work for sure. We always love to hear from volunteers. Exactly how does it work? How does the program work within the unhoused community?
So the core program is I basically went out to Community First Village. That was an organic, all of this has been such an organic unfolding of just like asking questions to people that maybe had the answers of what the next step should be, which I think is such a great way that it's formed. It's just, there's no hardcore agenda other than like, let's see
what's the need?
What is the need? And let's just take the next step. And so I had a conversation with who is now an individual who's now the founder. The couple are the founders of the Other Ones Foundation, which came later. But at the time, at the time they both, he and his wife worked for Integral Care. And they were working within the unhoused community. And they said, oh, you got to go check out this new development called Community First. Maybe that could be the home. And I went immediately, and they were like, please stay here, bring the program. And I said, okay, we're going to start this here. And so that was in November, we began the pilot program. I did all the plotting and thinking and planning. And then we opened the program to people that lived out at Community First in November. And it's been running ever since. So almost 7 years. When November comes around, we'll have been out at Community First. And we've had a number of other organizations that want the circle. It's just logistically speaking to find the financial support for it, it's mostly the financial, because what we do is we team up with Austin artists and musicians, professional musicians, who lead and co-lead a weekly music circle. And the circles are just getting bigger and bigger. And, people in our program are now getting to the point where it's like, I think everyone starts in the circle untrusting at the very onset of it, because of where they're coming from, which is completely natural. So it's like we have to, sort of cultivate this beautiful, or, just like this environment of acceptance and love and safety, and get that first. And then through baby steps, everyone starts to use their voice, do a shaker, share their songs, and then write poetry, write music.
That's so incredible.
And now they're in front of people
in front
performing.
of people, yeah, the confidence gained alone, I think, could be immeasurable. I think that's so special. Yeah. Well, you talked about needing some help with this group and expanding. You happen to be in the right place right here on TV.
Right.
Where can folks go to learn more about Home Street and to support this great cause?
So most everything is at homestreetmusic.org, including a link to donate. People can become sustaining donors. That's what we need the most right now, or end of year larger kind of contributions. But monthly donations can be found there.
That is so exciting. Vidhur, thank you for the work that you're doing in the community and volunteering.
So much,
And thank you so much for starting Home Street, and I love to see it thriving. Hopefully our friends at home can help you see it through for many more years. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate y'all, and we'll be right back with more. We are off.